You won't believe the look on Lee Min-ho's face when the news broke. Song Hye Kyo and Song Joong Ki spotted together again, reigniting reunion rumors that no one saw coming. Before we dive into every explosive detail of Lee Min-ho's unexpected response, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on breaking celebrity updates and hidden relationship stories in the K-drama world. What happened next left fans speechless, and trust us, you'll want to stay until the very end. It all started just a few days ago, when photos began circulating of Song Hye Kyo and Song Joong Ki attending the same private event in Seoul. At first, people thought it was just coincidence, two A-list actors in the same room, nothing more. But as more footage emerged, the truth began to take shape. They weren't just at the same event, they were sitting at the same table, exchanging looks, and even caught whispering to each other during quieter moments. The atmosphere was undeniably warm, intimate even. People close to them claimed that the chemistry between them felt like no time had passed at all. As expected, the internet exploded. Fans who had been mourning the end of the Song couple suddenly had reason to hope again. Were they rekindling their relationship? Was there a chance the divorce was just a pause, not an end? The questions flew faster than answers could keep up. But there was one reaction that fans weren't expecting: Lee Min-ho's. It turns out, Lee Min-ho had been in a private interview when the news broke. A small camera crew was documenting behind-the-scenes footage for an upcoming campaign when his manager showed him the headline on a phone screen. His expression said it all. At first, confusion. Then, disbelief. And finally, something else. A long pause, a raised brow, and the kind of half-smile that hinted at mixed emotions no one could quite interpret. The footage of his reaction wasn't meant to be public. But someone leaked it, and now it's the most talked-about clip online. In the video, Lee Min-ho glances down at the headline, Song Joong Ki and Song Hye Kyo spark reunion rumors after intimate outing, and lets out a quiet laugh. Not the mocking kind. Not even surprised. It was a laugh full of knowing. As if he saw this coming before anyone else did. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo have long been rumored to share a connection beyond just being Hallyu royalty. Whispers of friendship, late-night calls, and mutual admiration have surrounded them for years. While nothing was ever confirmed, fans often pointed to their subtle social media interactions and mutual appearances at global events as signs of something unspoken between them. So when Lee Min-ho reacted the way he did to Song Hye Kyo's possible reunion with her ex-husband, it raised more questions than it answered. Some fans believe his reaction was one of quiet heartbreak. That maybe, just maybe, he had been silently waiting in the wings, respecting her space, supporting her from afar. Others argue it was the reaction of someone who genuinely wants her to be happy, regardless of who she finds happiness with. But no one can deny, the look in his eyes during that moment held something personal. Shortly after the video leaked, Lee Min-ho's team tried to brush it off. They released a short statement saying he was surprised, like everyone else, and that he has immense respect for both Song Hye Kyo and Song Joong Ki. But fans weren't satisfied. They dug deeper, analyzing his past interviews, tracing back to moments when he mentioned Song Hye Kyo as an actress he greatly admired, calling her elegant, strong, and one of the most sincere women in the industry. But what truly sent fans into a frenzy was a message posted on Lee Min-ho's private fan cafe shortly after the reunion rumors broke. It was a simple post. No names. No photos. Just a few lines. Some things circle back, not because they are meant to repeat, but because the heart remembers where it once found peace. The message was signed only with a leaf emoji, a symbol Lee Min-ho has used in the past to represent beginnings and quiet growth. Was he speaking about Song Hye Kyo? Was this his way of expressing support? Or was it a subtle goodbye? And then, almost on cue, Song Hye Kyo herself posted a cryptic photo on her Instagram story, a sunset, fading behind a city skyline, with the caption, "Still, some memories are soft enough to stay." The timing was impossible to ignore. It felt like a conversation between the two, unspoken, poetic, but deeply emotional. Fans began piecing together a timeline. Not long ago, Lee Min-ho was spotted alone at a gallery exhibit in Seoul. The theme: Moments Once Lost. The artist, a close friend of Song Hye Kyo. Observers who saw him that day said he lingered at one piece in particular, a photograph of two silhouetted figures walking in opposite directions, with a single thread stretching between them. That photo, according to reports, was titled Untied, but not Unseen. Could it be that Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo shared a connection that was never truly acted upon? One that circumstances, timing, or maybe even personal fears kept them from fully exploring. And now, with the Song couple possibly reuniting, was that chapter finally closing, for better or worse? What makes this story even more powerful is how gracefully Lee Min-ho has handled it all. No bitterness, no dramatic statements, just quiet reflection, subtle messages, and the kind of maturity that speaks volumes. It's rare in the entertainment world to see such restraint, such depth of feeling unspoken yet so visible in the smallest of moments. Meanwhile, fans of both stars continue to speculate. Some are holding out hope that Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo might still share something special, that even if they are not meant to be together, they remain important parts of each other's journey. Others are now fully supporting the idea of a Song reunion, believing that perhaps true love really does find its way back. Either way, the emotions stirred by this unexpected triangle, real or imagined, have captivated the world. The elegance, the sadness, the unspoken bonds. It's like watching a drama unfold in real life, except the stakes are heartbreakingly real. And so, Lee Min-ho's reaction has become more than just a viral moment. It's a window into the soul of someone who may have quietly hoped for something different. Someone who, despite all the lights, cameras, and fame, still feels deeply, still remembers, and still respects the heart of someone he may have loved in silence. As we wait for the next chapter, whether that's a public confirmation from Song Hye Kyo and Song Joong, or another message from Lee Min-ho, we are reminded of how human these stars really are. Behind the roles they play and the personas they project, they experience love, loss, longing, and hope,